I'll get that. I think I better get it. Yes.
Help me! Please help
What
me!
happened?
It's all right.
You must help me. I've run away from home.
It's all right.
Well, it looks like a real cultural breakdown. Did your father hit you?
No, not yet. But he's really mad with me this time. He will when he catches me.
He doesn't know you came here, does
Of course he does. He chased me most of the way. He's out the front now. Please, can I stay? I've got money.
Don't worry about that, love. We'll look after him.
That's him. Please don't let him in. Please don't let him in.
You can't leave him banging there. He'll wake the whole neighbourhood.
You don't know him. He gets violent when he's like this.
Maybe we should call the police.
The
Dad.
police? No, please, not the police. That would make it even worse. Has he gone?
I think you better come into the lounge room.
Has he gone?
Well, no, but you better come in anyway. He's collapsed. It looks like his heart.
Oh, he's not trying that again, is he?
Well, I know you're angry with him. Isn't that just a little callous?
He's faking. He's done it before whenever he can't get his own way.
You mean he hasn't got a bad heart?
Oh, yeah. He has a bit of trouble. But it's not as bad as he makes out.
Well, I don't know, because this looks real enough to me, and we're not prepared to take the risk. We called an ambulance. Are you coming out?
Maybe later.
Lizta! Hey, what are you up to? Aren't you coming in to see your old man?
I think he's pretending. Believe me, I know him. As soon as I go back out there, he'll drag me back home, so I'm not going. Tell Mickey and the others thanks. But I'll look after myself.
Fair enough. Oh, Lizta, come in. Hello. Sorry, Lizta, Judy Bright, Judy Stathopolous.
I hope you don't mind me coming back again.
Oh, no, of course not. I was worried about you.
I should have told you. I went and stayed with a girlfriend overnight. But her parents know my family and they kept asking questions.
Well, you just take a seat and I'll get your coffee.
Yeah, so how's your father, have you heard?
Oh, yeah, I spoke to my sister. Dad's fine. There's nothing wrong with him. Just another fake attack to make me feel guilty. He's back home again.
Well, Wally said he was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, he's had plenty of practice.
He hasn't tried to find you, has he?
No. My sister says he's really furious and he's being absolutely impossible. He's more strict than ever with her and my other sister. That's why I can't go back there, Mickey. It'd be worse than it was before.
Well, you can stay here till you work something out, can't she, Jude?
Of course you can, love. We might be able to help you.
Thanks. You're great.
Oh, well, settle then. I'll get you some coffee.
I'm all right, Dad. I really am. The people here are nice, and they're looking after me. You don't need to worry, Dad. But I love you, Dad. I'm not trying to upset you. I just want a few more days to sort myself out. Please, Dad. He hung up on me.
Still angry with you, huh?
Yeah. He says I'm going to disgrace the family by going out with boys and carrying on. I wouldn't do a thing to disgrace them. I wouldn't. He's talking to me as if I was a slut.
Here you go, honey.
Thanks, Judy.
You're going to make yourself sick worrying like this.
But I feel so confused about it all. I don't know whether to stay here or go home and face them or what.
You love your family very much, don't you?
Yeah. We're very close. We always have been. We never used to fight. I hate upsetting them like this.
Well, when you're young, you accept everything that anyone says without querying it. You're just growing up, that's all.
That's the problem. I can't make them understand. I'm not a kid anymore. They think completely differently to me.
Of course they do. They were raised in a different country. They're going to think differently.
So what am I going to do?
Honey, I can't tell you what to do. You've got to decide yourself the sort of life you want to lead. You just be true to yourself, huh?
And then I fell off about 3 times in the first week. Everyone said I should get training wheels for the bike.
Gee, you're lucky, Mickey. Your life's so exciting.
I don't think I'll call falling off a motorbike exciting.
Well, you know what I mean. You've got a boyfriend. You can go wherever you like. Nothing ever happens to me.
Don't be so impatient. Do well. You made the first move. You're free now.
What more could a man ask? Hi. 2 gorgeous girls waiting to greet me.
I think he's on one of his turns again.
I am not. I thought I'd drop these off. Judy might have a use for them.
Oh, great. Are they yours?
Of course. Who else? Well, I'll see you two later.
You not stand for coffee?
Much as I'd enjoy your scintillating company, I'm in a rush. Bye.
Bye. Gee, he's a nice man.
Yeah, I'm pretty fond of him myself.
Have you known him for long?
All my life. He's my father.
Your father? But you're more like friends.
We are. He's the best mate I've got. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, that's all.
Hi. We thought everyone'd still be in bed.
Now, how could I sleep knowing you two are out in the tiles?
Oh, Judy, we had a fantastic time. We danced all night. The music was deafening. And Cliff had all these funny stories to tell. We didn't know it was getting this late.
Yeah, it's past 2 o'clock.
Oh, don't worry, I won't make a habit of it.
I hope not.
It was great, Judy. You should have been there.
We weren't asked. What is it with you anyhow, Lizta? You slumming or something?
What do you mean?
I mean, what the hell are you doing here? You've got a family and a home to go to, and the only trouble you're in is you're spoiled rotten. Why don't you go home and leave this place to the people who really need it?
Sounds like my cue to cut out.
Maybe I should leave too.
No, love, don't be silly. Look, Fran's got a lot of trouble. She's just taking it out on you, that's all.
But she's right, Judy. It's only causing trouble me being here.
That's nonsense.
Of course it is. Look, we're used to trouble here. Anyway, Fran doesn't make the decisions who stays here. I do. Now, you've got a lot of problems, too. And if we can help you, you can stay here as long as you like.
Thanks, Judy.
Anything earth-shattering happened while I was out?
Yeah, Cliff called round to see you.
I don't call that earth-shattering.
He stayed for a while, but he said he'd see you tonight.
Oh, did he?
Oh, I said it'd be all right, Nicky. He asked me out too.
We're going raging, are we?
Yeah, if it's all right with you. You don't mind me coming along?
Of course not. But, we'll drop you off on the way back if that's all right. I'm gonna stay tonight at Cliff's.
Oh, right. Do you stay there often?
Sometimes. Depends how I feel. Why? Your father would call me a loose woman, wouldn't he?
Probably something much worse.
Well, thankfully, he's in the minority these days. A girl can do anything she wants without having society looking down their noses at her. The sooner that sort of narrow-minded hypocrisy dies out, the better.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, very nice.
Are you sure you can't come, Nicky?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, hon. I really have to help Judy with this tonight.
Well, I don't think I'll go either.
Why not?
He's your boyfriend.
Oh, come on, hon.
But I don't feel right going out with him alone.
Look, you're only going dancing. You're not going to steal him away from me. I may not trust Cliff, but I trust you. This is Australia in the 80s, hon, not 19th century Greece. Okay?
Okay.
I suppose you're right. It is a bit public here. Hey, how about you come back to my place?
No! You think
Come on, don't be upset.
Leave me alone.
Hey, look, let's go back to the disco. Maybe the crowd's thinned out a bit, eh?
No, thanks. I'm going home.
Okay, why don't you come back to my place and clean yourself up a bit? Come on, no funny business, I promise.
No,
Okay, I'll take you back to Driscoll.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Hey, come on, I brought you out. I'm going to take you back home. Now, don't be such a little prude. Come on.
Lizta, there's someone here to see you.
Manoli, what are you doing here?
I came to see you.
What for? I told you I'm not going to marry you. I'll choose my own husband.
And who will want you? Look at you. You go out alone with men, your face all painted. How many times have you been out with him, huh?
Hey, listen,
Keep out of it, Cliff.
Tell me, Lizta. You sleep with him? He made you a good lover? Bloody woman!
I didn't think there was anyone here.
Just me. Do you want to watch some telly?
No thanks, I just came down to get the paper.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Lizzie, you haven't been out of your room all day. That's what you ran away from home for. Look, don't worry about him. Manoli was wrong. He should know better. The old ways don't work in this country. You can see that. Why can't he?
But I'm not sure they are wrong. I'm not sure Manoli was wrong.
You're joking. Look, I don't know much Greek. But I know what he called you yesterday, and it wasn't very nice. You're not a second-class citizen. If he wants to carry on like that, let him go back to Greece.
Don't talk about him like that. At least he didn't try to do what Cliff did last night.
Oh, come on. Now, Cliff's not perfect, but he wouldn't try anything unless someone gave him the come on.
Hey, just a minute. I wish you'd make up your mind on this. 1 minute we're all equal, and now poor little Cliff couldn't do anything wrong unless some woman led him astray. You sound just like my mother.
Oh, let's stop twisting things. I'm only trying to help you.
Yeah, well, you know what you can do with your help.
Free-range eggs, sourdough toast, chamomile tea. What more could you ask?
Thanks, Wally.
Look, I've got my own opinion about this, Cliff, but I've got to keep my mouth shut because that crazy daughter of mine thinks he's the aunt's pants. Aren't you going to eat your eggs?
I can't. Eggs bring me out in a rash.
Oh. Well, waste not, want not. There's one thing I do agree with this Cliff about, though, and that's his taste in women. Perfect. Something wrong with the toast, too?
It's brown bread. I only eat...
Why? Worse than my daughter.
I'm really worried that Manoli will tell my parents about the other night. Honestly, Wally, I couldn't face them if he did.
I don't think so. No. Unless I'm completely wrong about him, I think he'll keep it a deep, dark secret.
Why not? He was really mad with me.
Well, that's just it. His ego took a nosedive. That very ego will stop him talking about it. Yep. I mean, if his mates ever found out.
Oh, he wouldn't tell them. He's not like that.
You're really fond of him, aren't you? Tell you what I'll do. You tell me where he works. I'll go around and have a chat to him. We'll straighten the whole thing out.
Oh, no, you mustn't, Wally.
You got two choices. Either you tell me where he works, or you eat my cooking for a week.
But if our marriage hadn't been arranged, we mightn't have ever met.
Lizta, could you marry me?
Yes. If I was sure that you thought enough of me. I'm going home. Did Judy tell you?
Yeah, she did.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. That we quarrelled, I mean.
Why the hell are you going home? Because Manoli told you to?
No, because we sorted things out. He understands the way I feel.
I don't believe it. Look, don't you see? All he wants you to do is to go home. Then it'll all be exactly the same.
No, it won't. Not this time.
Of course it will, Lizta. Your father won't change.
Maybe not, but at least he'll listen to me. We'll talk to him together.
Come on, if you go back there, you'll never be free. You had a chance here. Don't you realise that
I
yet?
realise that you can have too much freedom. How can you be free when you can't even talk to the people you love?
Oh, for God's sake.
Manoli and I are getting married. We respect each other and we'll work out our problems together.
Yeah, all happy families together, huh?
Mickey, we've all got problems. But you just can't run away from them, pretend they don't exist. I know that now. Your father offered me some good advice. He told me to talk to Manoli. He was right. Maybe you should do the same with Cliff.
Cliff and I are fine. We already understand each other. Why don't you forget it?
Okay. I don't want to fight with you, Mickey. I'd rather we were friends.
Hi. You ready to go, Lizta?
We're going to drop in on our folks just to let them know we're not two-headed monsters after all. You be all right to hold the fort on your own?
Of course I will. That's what I'm here for, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's get this show on the road, huh?
Mickey, I want to thank you. You have helped me sort out what I wanted, even if we don't agree on everything.
Yeah, well, guess we're all different, huh? Well, you know where we are if you need us.